Hey y'all! My name is Dusti. I'm a full-time yoga teacher based here in San Antonio, Texas. I'll be teaching a beginner's flow today. We'll be starting on our back, relaxed on our mat. Let's go ahead and start. We'll start with a little meditation, simply to relax our mind and our body. So get still, comfortable, shoulders are heavy. You relax the hips, the toes kind of fall out to the corners of your mat. And simply take a breath in. Let it go. Now start to bring awareness to your breath. Take a deep inhale all the way to the top for the lungs as much as you can. Big sigh out the mouth, exhale, let it go. One more cleansing breath, deep inhale to the top. Big sigh, exhale, let it go. Now our yogi breath, inhale through the nostrils. And out through the nostrils, exhale. Full breath into the top, we fill the lungs. Straighten the back of the throat, slow, controlled exhale, release through the nostrils. We try to pair breath and movement together. Sometimes they're synchronized, sometimes they're not. We begin to reach the hands above our head, pointing the toes away. Take a full inhale, deep stretch. Exhale, hug the right knee into your chest. Both hands squeeze the knee tight. And simply start to draw circles with your hands and your knee. Get the hip to roll around, feeling some movement here. Counter those circles opposite direction. And the bigger your circles, the more sensation you're going to feel, so feel free to be dramatic with your movements. Now start to pull the right knee into the right underarm. Release the left hand, you can relax by your side. Simply let the right knee fall to the side, a little hip opener with the weight of your leg. If this is enough, you're welcome to stay here, or maybe we move into a half happy baby. Reaching inside the right knee, peace fingers can grab the big toe, or you can grab the outside of the foot, pulling the sole up. So the alignment we're kind of looking for here is heel over knee. We roll the knee down towards our underarm. Relax the right shoulder, and it's okay if your body's a little different than mine. Your knee might be higher. As long as you feel the stretch, that's what we're looking for. Let's give this pose one more full breath. Start to relax your grip. Pull the right knee into your chest. Inhale, squeeze it tight. Exhale, twist. Left hand guides the right knee all the way to the left side. Right hand's going to reach out like a T. Pause here and just soften that right shoulder. Let the right thigh be heavy. Giving the spine a breath. Begin to roll back onto your spine. Inhale, hug the right knee tight into your chest, feeling the hip. Exhale, release your bind. Kick the right foot up towards the sky or your ceiling. We flex the toes down, and maybe your heel's a little here, or you need a little bend, and that's okay, as long as you feel that tightness here. One breath here. Keep the foot flexed, gently lower it. Try to get it to land longer than your left foot. Point your toes, reach the hands above your head, back to that full body. Inhale, we stretch all the way through. Exhale, hug left knee into our chest. Lacing fingers together, we pull in tight. Now begin to draw circles with your hand and your left knee. Again, big circles, more sensation. Now counter your circles, opposite direction. Begin to find a neutral flat back. You can release the right hand, left knee falls to the side. We get that hip opener with the weight of our own leg falling away. If this suits you, you're more than welcome to stay, or we move into that half happy baby, peace finger bind, or side of the foot. Relax the left shoulder heavy, digging in that right heel if you need to keep yourself grounded towards the earth. Now just simply soften for a breath. Begin to release your grip. Inhale, hug the bent left knee into your chest for a squeeze. Exhale, twist through. Right hand's gonna guide your left knee all the way to the right side as the left hand reaches out like a T. Your right hand can hold it in place, and if you're up, that's okay. Or your right hand can just relax here, soften to the left shoulder. Take a breath. Now begin to roll back onto your spine, giving the left knee a hug, squeezing tight. Release, kick your left foot as high as you can. Straighten it if you can. If there's a little bend, that's all right. Toes flex down. Feel the heel to knee, hip tightness. Keep your heel flexed as you lower it, trying to get the left heel to land off of the right foot. Then we point the toes, reach the hands, take a full body inhale, stretch all the way through. Exhale, hug both knees into our chest. Now we simply sway side to side here for a breath. Finding a neutral flat back, knees rest above our chest. Drop your arms to a T, let the knees fall to the right. Inhale, roll both knees to center above your chest. Exhale, let them fall to the left, twisting opposite direction. Inhale, knees roll to center above your chest. Exhale, drop the feet to the ground. They land hip-width apart. Push through your feet. We're going to lift into a bridge pose. We're active through the glutes. They're pressing high. If you want to take a bind, feel free to reach underneath your back, lacing fingers together. Roll the shoulder up and open, shoulders. Or maybe you even release that bind, walk the ankles in, grabbing, lifting higher. And it's just where you choose to be, finding your space. Stay with me for 2 full cycles of breath. Inhale. One more inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, release the bind if you took one. Slowly roll down. Hips land. Give a good windshield wiper of the legs back and forth. Then we begin to kick the feet away from ourselves. Reach the hands above our head. Full body inhale, we stretch. Exhale, hug knees to chest. We're going to rock and roll forward and back until we gain enough momentum. We roll up to a crisscross, comfortable seat. And from here, we simply relax. Shoulders soften, hands can be up or down. Taking a breath. Begin to relax your head forward, chin meets the chest. Roll the right ear to the right shoulder. And allow the head to be heavy, falling forward. Rolling to the left ear, left shoulder. Back in front to the right ear, right shoulder. Take a few neck rolls at your breath, back and forth. If you feel comfortable letting your head fall behind, freedom to take a full circle as well. Counter your circles if you are, and you haven't countered yet. And slowly, when the chin meets the chest, take a little pause and just focus on the weight of your head pulling towards the ankles. Inhale, lift your gaze, sweep the hands above our head all the way we reach. Exhale, drop the right hand to the ground. Palm presses, elbow sinks, we lean to the right with our left fingertips. Staying for a breath. Inhale, release both hands, sweep above our head. Exhale, drop the left hand to the ground. Palm presses, elbow sinks, we lean to the left with our right fingertips. Shoulders stay proud back. Soften the neck for a cycle of breath. Inhale, release, both hands reach above our head. Exhale, drop and twist to the right. Your left hand can ground in front, but we reach for the right knee, pulling, looking over the right shoulder. Staying tall through the spine. Release, inhale, both hands sweep above. Exhale, drop and twist to the left. Same idea, right hand can ground in front, but we grab the left knee, pulling the shoulder, elbow looking close to the left. Full breath here. Release, inhale, both hands reach above our head. Exhale, hands together, we pull them through to heart center. And we're going to transition into our tabletop, walking hands in front, shifting the knees behind. We're going to find our way onto all fours. And once we find our way onto all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, let's take a brief moment to warm up the wrists. We're going to start to draw circles over the hands with our shoulders. And then once you've got the circles going, feel free to relax your head forward, not holding tension in your neck. Now let's take those circles opposite direction. Finding our way back to neutral, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, look to the ceiling, like the sky, let the belly sink into your cow. Pushing round into your cat, chin to chest, we arch. Look up, belly sinks, find your cow. Pushing round, arching into your cat. One more together, look up, belly sinks into your cow. Arch and push into your cat. Take a few more at your breath, a little push-pull as you need. Maybe you lean a little side to side. Just whatever your body's feeling into, taking a breath or two in any way you see fit. And we begin to finish our movement, our breath all the way through. Meeting in a neutral tabletop with a flat back. Inhale, kick the right foot behind even with your hip. Exhale, crunch right knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick behind. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. One more inhale, kick. Exhale, we crunch. Hold it to the elbow. Drop to the wrist. Up and down for 3, 2, 1. Kick your right foot to the right side. Toes are going to face forward. Walk the hands in towards your knees. We begin to sweep the hands above our head. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, drop the right hand to your right thigh. Slide it down and we fall to the right. Little side body stretch here for a breath. Inhale, both hands are going to reach above our head, straighten through the spine. Exhale, left hand falls to the ground. You can use a block here if this is a far reach. And we let our right hand fall all the way to the left, getting a great side body stretch here. Soften left ear to shoulder. Take a simple breath. Sweep the hands to the top of the mat. And we relax that right knee down, tabletop. Inhale, left foot kicks behind. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, kick behind. Exhale, crunch to elbow. One more inhale, kick. Exhale, we crunch. Hold it to the elbow or drop to the wrist. Up and down for 3, 2, 1. Kick your left foot to the left side. Toes are going to face forward. Walk hands in towards the knees. Sweep your hands high towards the sky. Drop the left hand to the thigh. Slide it down and we lean with our right fingertips to the left, getting a side body stretch here. Relax, inhale, both hands reach above our head, straighten through shoulders and spine. Drop the right hand towards the ground. You can use a block here as well. We let the left hand fall all the way to the right, getting that great side body stretch. Feel free to lean a little extra into this. Release your hand to the mat, tabletop, sweeping hands down. We relax the left knee. If you'd like to take a cat-cow or two before we move into our downward dog, take any movement that serves you. Then we're going to tuck the toes, lift it up and back. Breathe into your downward dog. Simply pedal the feet, bending knees. Press the shoulders down. Get some movement into this. Inhale, roll the weight forward into your hands, shifting into a high plank. So one of the good ways you can see what the distance of your downward dog should look like is finding a high plank and push back, downward dog. Take one more of those with me. Inhale, roll forward, high plank, and push back, downward dog. Slowly walk forward, 1-inch little steps. Bending knees when needed. And eventually we make our way to the top. Ragdoll, gentle bend into the knees, heavy in the head. We sway the shoulders and hips. Maybe shake the head a little, just add some movement. relaxing tension from the spine. Now take your hands, push away from the shins, half lift, lengthen, flat back. Now relax, forward fold a little bit into the knees. For this next half lift, I want you to pay attention to your shoulders. Inhale, push away, they roll up into place and more flat. Perfect, relax, forward fold a little bit into the knees. Chin to chest as you relax your neck. We take a slow roll up to stand. Chin to chest at the very last moment. Once you arrive, big shoulder roll, either direction works. Hands next to your hips. We simply take a cleansing breath. Find a deep inhale. Big sigh out the mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep both hands above our head. We reach tall. Grab your left wrist, pull up, exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, release your wrist, straighten hands above your head. Grab the right wrist, pull up, exhale, lean to the left side, body stretch. Inhale, relax your wrist, look up, back bend, hips push forward. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, push away, half lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. We step back, find the top of your push-up. We ground the knees, bend elbows, lower all the way to the mat. Untucking your toes, we take a baby cobra. Inhale, lift just the heart. And relax down. One more, lift the chest. Down and relax. Push into a tabletop, inhale all fours. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. We lift our right foot tall, three-legged dog, kicking the foot up. From there, bend the knee, let the foot fall back towards your left glute, hip opener. If this is enough, stay or we add a little movement, rolling the knee and hip, drawing circles. And take your circles opposite direction. And if you want to flip your dog, take it into a wild thing for a breath. Now kick your right foot up, meet me in a three-legged dog, squaring hip and heel. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. We want heel underneath. Hands reach above our head, low runner's lunge. You can stay straight through with the hands, or if you want to exaggerate it, reach back, hips push forward. It's your choice. Softening into this. Now just simply feel the pose for a breath. Cactus to your arms, bending elbows, palms face forward. Reach both hands above your head, hands together. Pull the hands down through to heart center. We're going to take a bind, left elbow hooks the right knee. Roll the right shoulder back, push the hips forward, and we stay tall through the spine here. Full cycle of breath. Begin to relax that grip. Hands are going to reach for the ground. Push back, half split. For our half split, I want to stay stacked over the left knee. Hands are forward, soften to the elbows, relax your forehead as you just fall down. And if you need a little bend into the knee, that's okay. Keep the bend and simply soften where your body's at today and take a breath with me. We take this into a dragonfly twist. Walk your hands forward, your left hand is down, tuck the back toe. You're welcome to leave it grounded. Or we elevate, lifting the knee, lifting our right hand. We feel the stretch along the right thigh as well as the shoulder, lifting up for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand, frame your right foot, downward dog. Step up and back. Taking a breath. Begin to kick your left foot tall towards the sky or your ceiling. From here, bend the knee, let the foot fall back towards the right glute, and we start to draw circles with our knee. Change your direction of circles. If you want to flip your dog, take it into your wild thing for a breath. Kick it back, three-legged dog. Our left foot kicks tall. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Low runner's lunge. Untuck the back toe, rounding the knee. Both hands are going to reach above our head. Same choice, straight through. Or exaggerate it with that back bend. Find the hips pushing forward for a breath. Bend the elbows, cactus arm, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach both hands above our head. Come together, hands, palms touch. Hold the hands down through the heart center. We bind right elbow outside of the left knee. Roll the left shoulder back. Push the right elbow forward, lengthening through the spine as we get tall here. Stay for a breath. Start to relax your hands in your bind. Reach towards the earth, half split. Walk it back, straightening the left leg. Hands try to stay as far forward as we can get them. You can point or flex, softening the forehead forward. Chest melts a little closer. We take a breath. Dragonfly twist, lift your gaze, walk forward. Right hand is down. You're welcome to leave the back knee grounded, or we elevate, sweeping up with the left hand. Feeling the stretch in the left thigh as well as the wings opening here for breath. Relax the hand, set back, downward dog. Taking a breath. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, feet to top, walk, step, or float. Inhale, half lift, push away. Exhale, forward fold and relax. Inhale, root to rise, hands above our head all the way we reach. Grab the left wrist. Exhale, pull to the right. Inhale, release, hands above our head. Grab the right wrist, pull up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, release, both hands above our head. Look to the sky, back bend. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, push away, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. We step back, top of our push-up. Option to ground the knees. Chaturanga, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Breathing into the space. You're welcome to take your vinyasa modified or traditional, your choice. Inhale, lift the right foot tall. Exhale, step forward between your hands. Lower the back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, low runner's lunge, hands above your head. Exhale, cactus arms, bending elbows. Inhale, both hands reach above our head, palms together. Exhale, hands fall through to heart center. Left elbow hooks the right knee. Inhale, we twist. Exhale, release, half split, push back. Inhale, dragonfly twist, walk forward, right hand sweeps, tuck the toes, lift. Exhale, downward dog. Now let's finish that through. One breath, one movement, left side. Inhale, left foot kicks tall. Exhale, step forward between your hands. Round the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, low runner's lunge, hands up. Exhale, cactus, bending elbows. Inhale, both hands are gonna reach tall. Exhale, hands together, fall through to heart center. Right elbow hooks the left knee. Twist, inhale. Exhale, half split, push back, straighten. Inhale, dragonfly twist, walk forward, right hand is down, tuck toes, lift left hand. Exhale, lower downward dog. Stepping up and back. Giving ourselves 2 recovery breaths here. From our downward dog, inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, feet to top, walk, step, or float forward. Inhale, push away, half lift, flat back. Exhale, relax, forward fold. Heel toe your feet together, chair pose, toes touch. Inhale, sweep the hands above your head, hip binding our chair pose. Checking in with your chair, we look at our toes, lifting, can you see them? And then we soften the shoulders, hands a little further back. Take a breath. Exhale, hands together, pull them through the heart center. We bind left elbow outside the right knee. When we make this twist, we've got a few things we need to check for. Knees side by side, shoulders stacked, elbows ceiling to floor or sky to ground. Roll and twist, sink a little deeper. Stay for one more breath. Relax, forward fold. Back to your chair, hands up, hips low. Pull the hands down through the heart center. Right elbow hooks the left knee. We roll the left shoulder up towards the left ear, stacked. Knees are side by side. Staying as we are, finding a full breath. Relax, forward fold, falling heavy. Inhale, push away, half lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. We step back, vinyasa through, modified or traditional. We lift the right foot tall. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Warrior one, ground the back heel, push the right toes, hands above our head. We want the hips to face forward, shoulders, palms facing the short side of the mat. Take a breath. Fall and open to the left to a T, warrior two. We fall, shoulders are wide, over hip, knee over heel, soften the fingertips. Your Dusti is to your front middle finger for a breath. We'll take the hands behind your back. We're gonna bind. You can lace fingers together or opposite elbows if that's uncomfortable. Lace the fingers, roll the shoulders back, look up, fall forward as deep as you can into your humble warrior. Softening the hands here for a breath. Back to your warrior two, release the bind, arms up to the T. Push your front leg straight, triangle. Reach with the fingertips hinging at the waist. We're straight through shoulders, wrist, and we find alignment here. Maybe we go lower to the ankle, or all the way to the ground. Depends on where your body's at. We want to be rolled on top of that right knee. Left shoulder stacks through. Take a breath. Lift the chest up, rise to stand. Goddess pose, your toes are going to pivot forward. Heels come in, sink. Stay for 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale, reach up, big star. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the top of the mat. Step back and vinyasa through. Taking a breath. Inhale, lift your left foot tall. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Round the back heel, push the left toes, sweeping hands above our head. Now this time the right hip needs to be pushed towards the front corner. Softening to the shoulders, looking straight forward for a breath. Drop and open to a T, twisting to the right side. Warrior two, hips and shoulders face the wide side, knee over heel, tall through the fingertips. We look to the front middle finger for a cycle. Take your hands behind your back. Take your bind, elbows or lace fingers together. Inhale, roll shoulders back, look up. Exhale, fall forward inside the left knee. The hands fall heavy for a breath. Back to your warrior two. Release that inhale, arms up to a T. Exhale, push the front leg straight, triangle. Hinge at the waist. And then we tilt through fingertips, keeping that alignment. And then we hinge until we jeopardize that alignment. Finding sensation. We roll and twist up. Someday there's 3 big triangles. Big triangle, 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 all the way through. Lift your chest to stand. Goddess pose. Toes pivot forward. Heels come in. We sink. Staying with me for 3. 2 more. 1 more breath. Inhale, reach up, big star. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the top of the mat. We step back and vinyasa through. Taking a breath. So the first sequence we tend to take, we breathe a little deeper into the poses, getting familiar with the movements. And then the second time we take the sequence, we keep true to that 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, feet to top, walk, step, or float. Inhale, half lift, push away. Exhale, collapse, fold. Inhale, chair pose, toes touch, hands high, hips low. Exhale, hands fall through to heart center. We bind left elbow outside the right knee. Inhale, center chair, we're low. Exhale, hook to the left. Inhale, find your center chair, stay low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push away, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back, vinyasa, or straight to downward dog. Every vinyasa is optional. If you don't want a few of those push-ups, feel free not to do it and just step to downward dog. Inhale, lift your right foot tall. Exhale, step forward between your hands. Warrior one, ground the back heel. Inhale, hands above our head, palms face. Exhale, drop and swing to the left. T, warrior two. Hands come behind your back, take your bind. Inhale, look up. Exhale, melt forward inside the right knee. Inhale, lift back to your warrior two, arms to a T. Exhale, triangle, push the right leg straight, right hand falls. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, goddess, toes pivot, heels come in, sink and sit for two. One more. Inhale, reach up, big star. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to your right foot. Step back, optional vinyasa, or straight to downward dog. Let's finish through with the left. Inhale, left foot kicks tall. Exhale, step forward. Drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior one, hands face. Exhale, drop and swing to the right to a T, warrior two. Take the hands behind your back, lace the fingers together. Inhale, take your bind, look up. Exhale, melt forward, humble warrior. Inhale, back to your warrior two, arms up to a T. Exhale, triangle, push the left leg straight, fall forward with the left hand. Inhale, lift up, big star. Exhale, goddess, toes pivot forward, heels come in, sink and sit for two. One more. Inhale, reach up, big star, straighten through. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to your left foot, step back, and vinyasa. Breathing into our dog, 2 breaths. Inhale, look to your hands, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees, jump, step, float, walk to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, toes touch. Inhale, hands high, hips low. We kick the right heel out in front. Leg is straight. Sweep the hands down, chest melts forward. So we want to keep a straight spine from our crown to our tailbone. The shoulders are up. Belly button pushes forward. We stay for a breath. Into some balance. Begin to sweep the hands above your head. Lifting the right knee, hands up, palms face, elbows next to your ears. Flex that right foot, take a breath. Exhale, kick into your warrior three. Right foot begins to kick behind. Hands are going to reach forward. Toes are down, or you can point, your choice. Hands are reaching. And we stay here for a breath. Go into your half moon. Lower the left fingertips. We sweep the right hand up. Right hand is tall. We want the right hip to swivel all the way through. Finding a full breath here. And relax, forward fold. Little ragdoll, sway it out. And it's okay if your balance is a little worse than mine. I take a lot of yoga and teach a lot of yoga. That's okay. Inhale, push away, half lift. Exhale, relax, forward fold. Heel to your feet together, back to your chair, toes touch, hands high, hips sink towards your heels. Now we kick the left foot out. Heel is grounded, leg is straight, sweeping hands down. Same moment, roll shoulders back, belly button pushes, keeping that straight spine. Hands are up. We breathe. Inhale, begin to sweep the hands above our head, lifting the chest. We lift the left knee high, setting good foundation, elbows next to your ears. Hands aren't too stiff. Flex your left toe, look straight ahead. Breathe in. Exhale, kick back into your warrior three. Our left foot kicks, and same idea. Point or flex, hands are reaching. If you want to change it up, you can do heart center or even use the ground. Find a breath. Half moon, lower your right fingertips. Sweep the left hand tall. As we lift the left hand, same thing with our hip. We want a little elevated lift. Find a cycle. And relax, forward fold. And the knees, little ragdoll, sway it out. Inhale, push away, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet wider than hip width and sink into your Malasana Yogi squat. So this is the game plan for the rest of our class. We're going to stretch the hips right now in our Malasana squat. We're going to take it into a little bit of core work. And then that core work is going to lead us into our cool down and some restorative poses. So from here, yogi pose, you might look different. That's okay. Hands to prayer. Push knees out, tall through the spine. We simply breathe into the hips here for a breath. Now you're welcome to stay here if this serves you and you feel wonderful into your hips. Or if you want to start the foundation with your crow or your crane, we're going to place the hands on the mat about shoulder width apart. And once you start to feel the elbows and the shin get a connection here, we lift the heels. And maybe we lift the heels, flirt with lifting one or both sets. Play with it as much as you want right now. 3 breaths as you choose, in your hips or taking flight. For 3, 2, 1 more. And we relax. We find our way to our bottom. You can either sit down, or if you need to reach behind, catch yourself lower. We're gonna end up on our bottom. We're going into our boat pose. We're gonna have different levels we can take this. Your choice where you stop at. First one, heels in, knees bent, grab the knees with your hands. Simply lift the shoulders, lift the heels. This is engaging your core. This can be enough for you, that's okay. Or we lift the toes, reach the hands. Maybe we extend the legs, reach the hands. Or last one, take your toe bind and extend the legs. Wherever you choose to take it is perfect. For 3, 2, 1 more. Exhale, low boat. Kick your feet. Hover chin to chest. This is hard. Shake. 3, 2, 1, and just relax. Shoulders to mat. You give yourself a breath. Now let's counter stretch that with the bridge pose. We're going to slide feet in, bending the knees. Feet are going to be hip width apart. Push through the feet, lift the hips. If you want to take your bind, reach underneath, lace fingers, or grab your ankles. Push up, heart and hips for 2. 1 more inhale, lift your heels. Release the bind, exhale, slowly roll it down. Let the knees fall left and right, windshield wiper real quick, back and forth. Okay, 1 more round of that core work with me. Kick your feet away, hands reach above our head. Take a full breath, inhale, stretch. Exhale, hug both knees to chest. Rock and roll into your boat. We lift, finding that momentum, that balance. Toes can stay grounded. Any variation works for you. We're here for 3, 2, 1 more. Exhale, low boat. Take it, hold it for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a breath. So same counter pose ahead of us. If you want to stick with your bridge or if you want to go for your wheel, you have the option to do so. Our feet are flat, hip width apart, knees are bent. Bridge, we lift the glutes. Wheel, we're going to place the hands next to our shoulders, fingers face in, and then we push through upper and lower body. It's your choice, either or is perfect. When you're ready, inhale, lift, and we find our space. Wheel, we want to press into the shoulders, toes touch all the way through for a breath. Gently find your way out, lift the heels, shoulders roll down, hips land, and we get a good windshield wiper back and forth. Now we're going to begin our cool down process of the class. We bring our feet flat, knees are bent. Lift your right heel off the mat. Place the right ankle on your left knee. Let the legs fall to the left, taking a little twist here. And simply breathe for a few. If this bind is uncomfortable, you can release it and just let both knees fall to the left. Start to roll the legs back to center, replacing the bind, let them fall to the right. And simply relax into this for a little bit, allowing the legs to press and twist. Start to roll the legs back to center, switch it through, and relax the right ankle. We switch, left heel lifts, left ankle falls onto the right knee, let the legs fall to the right. Freedom to release the bind or leave it and stay here heavy for a little bit. Start to roll the legs back to center. We release the left ankle, feet are flat, push the feet, inhale, lift, find a simple bridge. Exhale, relax down, kick the feet away, hands reach, full body stretch. Hug both knees to chest. We're gonna rock and roll into our tabletop, rock and roll all the way through, crossing ankles, and we shift. If you could roll forward, you could, but I can't. Hands under shoulders. From here, simple cat-cow or two at your own breath. Just a little push-pull to get some movement. If you want to sway, just take your body as you need in this moment. Now let's go ahead and go into our downward dog. Tuck your toes, lift it up and back for the sake of our transition into a pigeon pose. Inhale, lift the right foot tall. Exhale, crunch right knee to right elbow. Sweep the ankle towards your left wrist. We land to the mat. Our goal is to get the shin parallel with the top of the mat. That would be good form. For your body, anatomy based, it might not be practical. I do not sit that way, so I'm gonna let my body tell me where I need to be, and it's right here. We lift tall, and then simply walk forward. You can stay tall if you feel enough here, or maybe you drop to your elbows and relax the forehead. If this is absolutely uncomfortable for you, the softest variation will be falling to your right hip and just leaning onto it. That's my preferred variation. And then just simply relax your forehead and relax into this for a little bit, trying to let the body soften. Slowly start to walk hands in towards your knees, lifting the chest. We push through, tuck the back toe, push and step up and back. Shake it out if you want, and pedal the feet. Now let's take our pigeon on the opposite side. Kick your left foot tall. Crunch left knee to left elbow. Sweep the ankle towards your right wrist. Same thing. Get your shin parallel or listen where your body wants to land. You're tall. And walk forward to a place you can soften, maybe to your elbows. We can use a block here as well. And once you find that space, soften the shoelace side of the back foot and simply relax your forehead forward. Start to walk the hands in towards your knees, lifting the chest. Lean to the left. Just sweep your right leg out from underneath, making your way to your bottom. We're going to take it into a simple forward fold from here. We're going to scoop to the top of our mat. Hips and heels are in line. We're straight through the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach forward and collapse. Let yourself be heavy here. Less is best in the end of your practice. As we're cooling down, we're wanting to really stretch some things out. And with that, less tension allows you to pull and elongate a little bit more. So simply relax, forehead forward, and we cave into ourselves. Inhale, lift your gaze, reach your fingertips forward. Exhale, slow roll onto your back, chin to chest as you engage the core all the way through. Then we take it into a full body stretch. Hands reach, toes point, deep inhale. Exhale, hug both knees to our chest. Little sway side to side. And let your knees drop the arms to a T and let the knees fall to the right. Taking a twist here, being passive. Slowly roll the knees to center above your chest. And let them fall to the left side, simply in the opposite direction. Keeping a relaxed, heavy body and mind. Start to roll the knees to center above our chest. Optional happy baby, reaching inside the knees, or you can fall into a reclined butterfly. Happy baby, peace fingers grab the big toes or the outsides of your feet. If that's uncomfortable, you can even take your knees and just pull them towards your side. This is just for the hips to get a little extra love. Maybe you sway side to side here. Or if you're a happy baby, play around by extending one leg, perhaps both. Wherever you choose to take it. Finding 2 breaths any way you see fit. When you're ready, we'll fall together in a reclined butterfly. Soles of the feet come together. Release them, letting them fall so the knees splay out. Relaxing hands next to your hips or wherever it feels natural. This is the ending of our practice. We begin with a brief meditation and we'll end with a brief meditation. Before we get into that, I invite you to take any extra movements, any extra poses you need to make your practice complete. Let your body and your breath express it now. When you're ready, we make our way into our final resting position. Perhaps staying or kicking the feet away from ourselves. in with the full cleansing belly breath. Take a deep inhale all the way to the top. Big sigh out the mouth. Exhale. Let it go as you sink into Savasana. Allow yourself this moment of silence and stillness just to be. I will wake you in 2 minutes to conclude the class. Take a deep breath in and just let it go. We begin to invite movement back into our body by wiggling the toes. Shake your head a little left and right as if you're telling someone no. And then start to think about your knees. The knees begin to bend and rise above towards your chest. Simply falling to your favorite side. We let our spine have a breath to align. Our mind a breath to focus. And most importantly, give yourself a breath of gratitude. Appreciate your mind, your body, your breath. And when you're ready, we'll push our way up, meeting together in a comfortable seat. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, feel free to like and subscribe so we can continue this journey together. We'll take one final breath together. Inhale, sweep the hands above our head all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, pull the hands through, thumb knuckle to forehead, third eye center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. All the good that is in me sees and honors all the good that is in you. Namaste. My name is Dusti. I'm a full-time yoga teacher here in San Antonio, Texas. If you want to follow me, my Instagram is Dusti Rose Yoga. And then feel free to like and subscribe so you can follow me on my YouTube channel. It's Dusti Mile as of right now. I haven't changed it yet. And if you're wondering where I'm at, I am at Guadeloupe River State Park. I come here quite often. It's an absolutely wonderful park. And on my YouTube channel, I actually have a video of the trail that you have to take to get to this. It's technically off trail, don't do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to teaching more classes and having a future together with y'all.